On to the divisional round. What's going on, everybody? Spunky Nights 91 coming guys another video. Come at you guys for my Eagles Packers Wildcard recap. So the Eagles began the season against the Green Bay Packers, defeating them in Brazil, and this time around in Philadelphia, the Eagles in the Green Bay Packers 2024 season. This game right here wasn't pretty. It was not pretty by any stretch of the imagination. Both defenses, the Packers and the Eagles defense, they both played pretty well, made a defensive struggle. Early in the game, Eagles offense, after the special teams got them a turnover, were able to score a touchdown, and then after that, it was a rough going for the Eagles offense. But thank God. Thank you. The Eagles defense showed up. Like they just kept coming, and they just kept on giving the Eagles offense opportunity after opportunity to put this thing away. They intercepted Jordan Love twice. They intercepted him twice. Could have intercepted him. They intercepted him 3 times. My apologies. Quinyon Mitchell at the end got his first career interception, and what a great time for it to come. But they intercepted him 3 times, and we got a fumble recovery on special teams to start the game off. So yeah, thank goodness our defense showed up to play, because offensively, like I said, man, it was just frustrating to see at times the offense not able to to sustain drives and get points on the board. But Jalen Hurts back from, after getting hurt in that Washington game, I think that was week 16. So his first game back. So I'm not going to be really too harsh on Jalen Hurts here because, yeah, he is shaking off rust after being, after being out for, 3 weeks now. So, rushing, Saquon Barkley had to run his butt off for every yard he got here today, but he still got over 119 yards. Could have had a touchdown at the end there, but he did the classic thing and went down instead of trying to score a touchdown when the game was over. He went down, and the Eagles took a knee, and that was it. But first and foremost to the Green Bay Packers players, because the Packers have just been devastated by injuries. Last week against the Chicago Bears, a lot of players went down. Before that, they lost their all-pro corner in Jaire Alexander. And then today, a lot of Packer players were just dropping. The Eagles did not come out of this game unscathed either. Nakobe Dean suffered a knee injury in this game. Crossing my fingers that, he's going to be okay. But if he doesn't play in the divisional game, then obviously next man up. I'm looking at you, Jeremiah Trotter Jr. So, yeah, first and foremost, just prayers to all the Green Bay Packers players that did get hurt in this game and that have been hurt all season. I never want to see that happen to anybody. No matter how much I may dislike a team, I never want to see players on that team get hurt. So that's tough luck. If the shoe was on the other foot and a bunch of Eagle players were getting injured, that would suck. Cross our fingers that's not the case, but like I said, I couldn't help but feel bad for the Packers at a certain point where the players were just going down. Especially at the wide receiver position for Jordan Love. They were down. They were literally down to their fifth string wide receiver. So tough. That's just tough, man. Tough. So that's all I had to say on that. Like I said, Jalen Hurts was not spectacular in this game. He did toss two touchdowns, and most important thing, he did not turn the ball over. And it was enough. It was enough for the Eagles to get the job done and get this win. Yeah, like I said, the defenses of both teams, like the Packers defense, really tightened up after that touchdown following the fumble to start the game off. They really tightened up, and it was definitely a defensive struggle. So I look back at the year the Eagles won the Super Bowl. Obviously, a couple things are different. We were the number one pick not number one pick. We were the number one seed in that year's playoffs, and we did not play the wild card round. We played the obviously divisional round to start off. And we got the W, and it was a sloppy win for the Eagles. It was one of those games where a bunch of field goals had to be kicked, and I think the Eagles won. I think they won like 15-9, something like that. I can't remember. I remember Jalen Mills getting a stop in the end zone on Julio Jones, but yeah, I'm just bringing that up because this time around, yet another sloppy win. So you just never know. I'm just saying, you just never know. But let's get into this game here. That's what we're all here about. Like I said, man, it was definitely a defensive game. But here's the scoring overview. In the first quarter, after a fumble knocked out by Owen Burks, who went out in this game as well. Forgot to mention him. Hopefully he's okay. And recovered by Jeremiah Trotter Jr. After that, the Eagles were set up in good position. Jahan Dotson getting his first touchdown as an Eagle. First touchdown of the season, first touchdown as an Eagle. He catches an 11-yard touchdown pass for Jalen Hurts. Jake Elliott with the extra point is 7-0 Eagles. In the first quarter with 19 minutes left on the clock, Jake Elliott kicks a 31-yard field goal. 10-0 Eagles. With in the third quarter, nobody scored in the second quarter. In the third quarter, Brandon McManus kicked a 26-yard field goal, 3-10 Eagles lead. With 3 minutes and 20 seconds left in the third quarter, Dallas Goedert with a 24-yard touchdown pass for Jalen Hurts. Packers just bringing that blitz like they were doing after the touchdown. Jalen Hurts gets rid of the ball quickly. Dallas Goedert does the rest. He catches the ball and stiff arms twice to the end zone. Extra point by Jake Elliott is missed. It is 16-3 Eagles. In the fourth quarter, Josh Jacobs scored a 1-yard touchdown run. Brendan McManus with the kick, 10-16 Eagles. In the fourth quarter, with 7 minutes and 33 seconds left on the clock, Jake Elliott kicked a 30-yard field goal. It is now 10-19 Eagles. And then the final score of the game, Jake Elliott kicked a 32-yard field goal, 22-10 Eagles. Next drive by the Packers, Quinyon Mitchell getting his first career interception. Couldn't come at a better time, and hopefully we see more of those here in the playoffs. Of course, Big Play Slay had an interception earlier. Had one as well. Zach Bond had an interception as well. But yeah, Quinyon Mitchell sealing the deal there. The Eagles get the ball back. Saquon Barkley almost burst off for a touchdown, but he decided to go down, and that was it. Eagles take a knee. That's the end of the game. 22-10 Eagles. Eagles victory. Team stats here. Let's look at the team stats. Total yards of offense: 302 by the Packers, 290 by the Eagles. Passing yards: 195 by the Packers, 121 by the Eagles. Rushing yards: 107 yards by the Packers, 169 yards by the Eagles. Yards per play: 5.0 average by the Packers, 5.1 average by the Eagles. First downs: the Packers had 17, the Eagles had 16. Third down efficiency: Packers 7 for 13, Eagles are 2 for 11. First down efficiency: the Packers were 1 for 2, Eagles 1 for 1. Total plays ran: Packers ran 60 plays, Eagles ran 57 plays. Sats allowed: Packers and Eagles both allowed 2. Punts: Eagles punted it twice, the Packers punted it twice. Penalties: the Packers were 8 penalties for 85 yards. The Eagles were 7 penalties for 64 yards. 1 fumble early in the game lost by the Packers. Interceptions thrown, 3 thrown by Jordan Love. Time of possession: Packers held the ball for 29 minutes and 27 seconds. Eagles held it for 30 minutes and 33 seconds. Going over the stats here in this game. Jalen Hurts, first game back since the concussion. He was 13 for 21, 131 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Rushing: Saquon Barkley, 25 carries for 119 yards, 4.8 average a carry. Jalen Hurts, 6 carries for 36 yards, 6.0 average a carry. Kenneth Gainwell, 3 carries for 14 yards, 4.7 average a carry. Receiving: Devontae Smith, 4 catches for 55 yards, 13.8 average a catch. Dallas Goedert, 4 catches for 47 yards, 11.8 average yards per catch. 1 receiver touchdown. Jahan Dotson, 1 catch for 11 yards. That was the first touchdown in the game. A.J. Brown, quiet day for him, only 1 catch for 10 yards. Saquon Barkley, 2 catches for 4 yards. Grant Calcaterra, 1 catch for 4 yards. Defensively, Reed Blankenship, 7 tackles, 4 tackle assists. Quinyon Mitchell, 6 tackles. Also, like I said, to close the deal, had his first career interception. Nolan Smith had a great day here, 3 tackles, 4 tackle assists, 2 sacks on Jordan Love. Zach Bond, 3 tackles, 4 tackle assists, and he also had an interception. Nakobe Dean, 3 tackles, 3 tackle assists. Owen Burks, 3 tackles, 1 tackle assist. Cooper DeJean, 2 tackles, 2 tackle assists. Darius Slay, 2 tackles, 1 tackle assist, had an interception as well. Jalen Hunt, 1 tackle, 1 tackle assist. Avante Maddox, 1 tackle. Moro Ojomo, 1 tackle. Josh Sweat, 1 tackle. Jalen Carter, 2 tackle assists. Sidney Brown, 1 tackle assist. Milton Williams, 1 tackle assist. Jordan Davis, 1 tackle assist. Kick returns, Isaiah Rodgers, 2 returns for 57 yards, 28.5 average of return. Cooper DeJean, 2 returns for 11 yards, 5.5 yards average of return. Jake Elliott was 3 for 3 on field goals, 100%, 32. His long was a 32-yard field goal, 10 points total scored. Like I say, he did miss 1 extra point. Braden Mann, 5 punts for 243 yards, 48.6 average a punt, 2 punts within the 2-yard line. Excuse me, within the 20-yard line. So yeah, the Eagles now are sitting back. They will be hosting another playoff game next week. Right now, looking to see who it's going to be. It's either going to be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, or it's going to be the winner of the Vikings and Rams game that's being played tomorrow. So the game going on right now is the Washington Commanders and Tampa Bay Buccaneers. If the Tampa Bay Buccaneers beat the Commanders, they come to Philadelphia to play the Eagles next week. But if the Commanders win, then like I said, it's going to be whoever wins next tomorrow night matchup between the Los Angeles Rams and the Minnesota Vikings. That game is being played in Arizona, Phoenix at the Cardinal Stadium due to the wildfires that took place in Los Angeles. But yeah, ultimately for me, it really does not matter who we play. This is the playoffs. No game is gonna be easy. I see some Eagle fans saying that, oh, we'd much rather play the Rams than the Vikings because the Buccaneers have been a thorn in our side in the playoffs, which is true, absolutely true. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter who we play. We got to go out there and earn it. Nobody's gonna be easier than the other. I'm sorry, that's just not how it works. In the playoffs is a whole new season, and we have to be prepared for whoever is coming to Philadelphia next week. Win the playoff game, continue to keep this season going. That's great. But ultimately, the ultimate goal is getting to that big game in New Orleans. That's the ultimate goal. We got to win 2 more games to get to that game. Of course, 3 more games total, obviously, with the Super Bowl. That's the goal. Win the next 3 games. And it's truly week to week now. You have to win or you go home. So feels good to be to be playing another week and cross our fingers that we're gonna be playing a couple more weeks. Playing into February. But like I said, it wasn't pretty. A lot of times that's just the case. Sometimes it's just not pretty. You're going up against a quality opponent, the Green Bay Packers. A good football team, the Green Bay Packers. Their defense definitely stepped up and they made it tough for our offense. And fortunately, we were able to adapt and we were able to get the job done. But like I said, prayers to the Packers players that got hurt in this game. Never want to see that happen to anyone. But as for the Eagles, we definitely got to get ourselves ready. We gotta be better. We definitely have to be better next week, no matter who we're playing. I'm gonna take this as, hey, we're shaking off some rust. Jalen Hurts was shaking off some rust, but also the O-line. Like the pressure the Packers were getting on Jalen Hurts. We got to make sure that Jalen Hurts is not getting hit. We got to make sure he's protected. There were times where the O-line gave him all day to throw, like that touchdown pass to Jahan Dotson. But then there were times where, like I said, the blitz of the Packers was not being picked up, and they were definitely getting to Jalen Hurts at certain points. But Jalen Hurts, I thought, for his first game back, not too bad. Most important thing is he did not turn the ball over, and he scored 2 touchdowns for us. So I'm going to enjoy this win, but I know that next Sunday is all business. Back at it again. No matter who's coming to Philadelphia, we gotta be ready. But that's it, man. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this thing up. Eagles defeat the Green Bay Packers 22-10. The Eagles advance to the division round, the playoffs. One week, 1 game at a time. Let's keep this thing going, boys. Let's get this win next week against whoever it is we're playing. But as always, go Birds. Spunky Nice 91 is out of here. Fly, go fly. Peace.
That's all, folks.